The biggest issue, the biggest problem I have with this show so far is that now that the cant is destroyed, Alex doesn't have the charger for his Bluetooth headphones anymore. So I gotta say thank you, in the way you think I mean it, but also in another way. So thank you for watching the previous video and subscribing and commenting and doing all that stuff. I appreciate it. It was nice to do the Witcher videos, just the first sort of series that I did with a real big community. So whenever I had a question, hey, so why is Fire Magic banned? People would be like, whap, here's straight from the Polish wiki, son. That was a lot more enjoyable. And I think everybody learned from the comments section, like as we went forward in the episodes. But the other way I mean it is, I was thinking about this last night. It's super interesting to come from Altered Carbon, which I really enjoyed the start of season 1 and season 2, but it's really interesting to come from Altered Carbon, where at the time I was at episode 5 of season 2, I was quite literally the only person on YouTube doing that series. And I did it like when it came out, whatever, a month ago. And it's really interesting that I haven't posted anything in just about a month on this channel. And I think this series was, say, February 8th. Yeah. So this series came out over a year ago. Hi, I'm Ziggy from the future. You guys are insane. This show actually came out in 2015. It just got moved to Amazon Prime, which is where I'm watching it, February 8th of 2019. I'm 5 years late to this. Back to the video. And I posted a video, so I know it really didn't go out to, it didn't hit like the trending page, right? It hit my group of subscribers and maybe no one else, because I hadn't really posted anything in a while. So analytics wise, you wouldn't really push that to people. It's super interesting to me, the amount of people that found that video that are still looking for reactions or still wanting to talk about that, even though it's not new. So the amount of people that are looking at the Expanse has got me even more excited to watch it, because now I think I'm like picking up on, no, you're not ready, son. You're not ready for this. Season 4, season 5, this shit happens here. Did you remember this? Because that's going to come up. Like, I think there's a reason why people were recommending me to watch the show. And there's a reason why, even though I made a video on a channel that I hadn't posted anything in over a month, and it's over a year since the show debuted, so many people are still looking for this. So I recognize that, and that's got me even more excited to go through this, because I enjoy pausing and really thinking about stuff. Sometimes I mess stuff up, but I enjoy pausing and really thinking through stuff. And it seems like this is gonna be like a very amazing show. And I'm going to have a lot of fun watching this. And there's going to be some mind-blowing stuff. So yeah, in both senses of that, I'm just excited to be involved in this. So let's get started with episode 2, The Big Empty.
Blow the Man Down is certified fresh with 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What? No. And then, yeah, someone posted, you've probably seen that dude from Supernatural, and that's where I saw it. I've never seen the show, but you just go through YouTube rabbit holes. So I remember clicking on a clip, and he's sitting at a diner or something, and one of the brothers, fucking Bobby, walks up. Huh? Are you gonna kill me? And he goes, dog, I'm just trying to eat my fries, man. Leave me alone. That's where I saw that guy from. So this does a couple things. It's almost Blade Runner-esque. Is the owl real? Referencing that everything is artificial. It's hard to get your hands on stuff. You'd imagine exports from Earth would be even more expensive with this. But then this also shows when he was grinding up the matchsticks for the coffee last episode, where he got that from. It's more character with his girl, which I can't remember the name of.
What's your name?
Thank you for asking. Oh, a little flashback, son.
Hoff! Debris field! Buckle up!
I thought his name was Jim Holden. Is that a nickname? Is that his middle name? Am I just An idiot? That'd be me. I'd be the medic. I get motion sickness when I'm driving my own car. I like that they don't add a lot of sound effects here. The slight boosters and then the clinking of metal on metal. It's the same thing I liked about Altered Carbon Season 1 was all those moments of, yeah, it would be like that. Oh, shit. Yes, people would do that. Oh, that's... If you took a camera, this would be what it was like. There's not a bunch of added graphics and shit. It's like, this is what the world would be like if you lived in that time and just took a camera and filmed people. This is what they'd be doing. Verisimilitude. It's probably not a good... it's probably not a good thing. You want to get that? It's a giant hole in the ship, dog. How we doing, Alex? How we doing, Alex? I like that little piece of debris just floating in the background. Because they put the boots on. It's nice. The Expanse. And then the X spreads apart. Mwah. Oh, so good. Son of a bitch. How am I supposed to wash my hair? Which, the series was on their way here with ice. So there's more implications to that ship blowing up and losing all of the cargo, in terms of the supply routes and stuff. Like, they were a trade convoy here, and that ice would be water.
Father poured hot coffee in the parking lot. Home. I'm home.
Okay, I got you. I see you, fam.
Show me my father.
Oh, she's got Discord open right there. Dude, Netflix's subtitle game is on point. Amazon's... Come on, dog.
Maybe what you hate about me the most is that I remind you of yourself.
True. Big true. Razorback. It's like some kind of racing jacket. Hell yeah.
Keep it up, partner.
You'll get there one day. Also, you do the camera trick, focus on one and then focus on the other character, so it's reflecting Thomas Jane also stuck in the wheel there. It's interesting looking at her reaction to this for a number of different reasons. One, because it shows the power dynamic. She's clearly below this guy with the look of anxiousness and fear that she has. But then it also flips, because you'd think this guy is saying, is it true that you tortured this guy for 20 hours? He disavowed torture. And then he just says, you're doing the wrong type of torture, dummy. Put him in the tank. Oh, right, the tanks. I thought, Mom, I thought you called me in here because you were mad about something else. Oh my God. This guy's talking about the stealth technology, which was used by the Martian ship to just suddenly appear out of nowhere. So that ties together with that. But then also piggybacking off of the water shortage that was going on in Ceres, you'd have to imagine anywhere else but Earth relies on trade convoys to bring a certain allotment of ice, which is then refined, melted into water that they use. It is possible that they don't have to do anything. I mean, it is possible you just stick someone in water and their body's not used to it, and then over the course of time they freak out by being in there just because it's so different to what they're used to growing up. I don't really know how to explain that, but it's cool even if they don't add anything to the water, right, to cause him to freak out. Oh, there's piranhas in here eating me, whatever, right? Just simply submerge. It's not like they have a belter Olympic swim team, right? I can't imagine anyone in a spaceship or anyone on Ceres, except for the richest people, would have a swimming pool or a bathtub or a jacuzzi or something like that. I like how they have the medic is the one who does that.
Those skin patches started appearing.
Here, have a cactus, bitch. Oh, you idiot. The biggest issue, the biggest problem I have with this show so far is that now that the cant is destroyed, Alex doesn't have the charger for his Bluetooth headphones anymore. Rest in peace.
Just keep breathing. We're buddy breathing.
So, try not to breathe too much. Try not to steal my air, you piece of shit. And I like they already gave the medic a quick arc, right? They already showed him at a low point and his character arc rebounded. Like he gained a level. He got some experience points. Oh, it's working again. That did it. Why didn't you do that earlier? Ah, the old kick routine. Even if that dude's dead, I like the little character arc that he had there. I enjoyed that. Nice. Dude, I want to be a Beltalor. Is this even words? Relay response available, system uptime. Okay, give me a second here. Something is Qui-Gang an actual thing, or is this gibberish? Let's get to work. Voice? Hello? What are we doing?
I'm sorry, does anyone need a back rub first?
You want to keep your teeth in your mouth. What does that even mean?
Remotest chance we get out of this alive. We have enough problems right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what just happened there was the mixing, the panning in the left of Alex and the other two, the other people. Okay, I looked because I thought there was someone on my porch. So thumbs up. Some thumbs up for the mixing and the panning there.
Look at here.
What? You just
Sensor. See that coming?
what the fuck does this mean? Is this the middle finger? Or his own bones are like ripping out through his bicep there.
Someone heard us?
It's the Martians. They came back. Just ask them for their TikTok. Send them a little video message. Hey.
Flagship of the Martian Navy. Still don't know where we were.
I mean, look, you guys were gonna die either way, right? There's a possibility they don't kill you, especially because it's episode 2. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Someone in the comments is gonna write, with the water, Ziggy, did you notice the water falling down? That's gonna be crucial in in season 9. With the water on the ladder does this. It's like.
Hey.
I didn't Okay, I didn't see that coming. And they knew each other. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna file that away in the catalog, in the Sherlock mental palace or whatever the hell that was. No real names, all identities encrypted, discretion guaranteed. Medical history available, pay to unlock. Low gravity, no pressure. Mr. Peepers, 22, M, straight. Do they actually have profiles? This is so good. True love forever with you. 24, male, single, pan, vegan, seldom, atheist, education, tier 3. One more quick note. I actually read all of the dating profiles. They're pretty funny, but I'm putting them all at the end of the video because it's like 4 or 5 minutes of me reading those, and I felt like it just killed the pace of the video. So I moved them all after the review. If you want to watch them where I'm just reading them and laughing, stay till after the ending of the episode and then the review. But otherwise, I'll shut up now. Delighting Gale. Ah, good job, guys. Good job, everyone. Everyone involved. You're talking about these things? What? What am I missing? Is this like a scar? Does she mean this? What are we talking about? Birthmark. What birthmark? This thing? What? Okay. This is this little thing.
Scar.
All right. Because it's a middle finger. Yeah. There you go. Ah. La bella allora. Oh, just fucking kill me. I don't care.
The jammers were in range.
I just can't get a win. Hell yeah. Look at that thing. Nicer. No. Okay. So, I like, again, it basically follows, right, which it should, but it basically builds off and follows from the previous episode, meaning the things that happen there have consequences for this one. The stealth technology was touched on by the prisoner. He died, so that's going to prevent them from learning something later on, right? Then the ship that was carrying ice, which was going to Ceres, is no longer going there, which plays into the water drought and the shortage, which plays into some of the new up-and-coming gangs getting more risky and stepping out of their lane. The police allowed them to do that, right? He very clearly knew they were siphoning off water, but it's not that big of a deal. They're bribing us anyway. We can let things slide. But as the situation is getting more and more desperate, that guy was saying something like, we missed one shipment and we ration, we missed 2 shipments, and then people start dying. And then they also touched on Majule, saying she got on board the Scopuli, and it was carrying something, and there wasn't a very big crew. And then they introduced the Razorback, which maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like some type of racing jacket. Like it looked like a motorcycle or something like that. She's a thrill seeker, was what I was gathering from the look of that jacket in there, or the suit in there. Because I think it was white and it had whatever. It just looked, to me, it came across as here's a Jeff Gordon racing jacket, whatever. I like what they did with the medic. He had his own little character arc, and it would have made sense for him to die. He could have died, and you would have felt like his character was resolved. They had him face a crisis. It was interesting that they made the medic the one to do that, and then they sort of resolved that, and he was willing to sacrifice himself to save the other guy. It showed the relationships between those two. Alex and the medic have their own thing. Naomi and, I'm not going to get his name, the other dude, have the relationship, and then Holden is kind of off by himself. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's it's one of the things that really bothered me about Altered Carbon, especially season 2, was things just didn't feel as if they had a consequence. Okay, this character can just do this now all of a sudden. They can really just get away with that and no one's like gonna say anything, or that doesn't all the debris come down and like crash land onto the population here? No, we just ignore that and okay, all right. So I really enjoy how everything seems very real, and verisimilitude is a good way to describe it. Things behave as if they were real and how you would expect them to do. So I don't know. I'm just excited. Everything has been top notch so far. The acting, the little nuances with the character arcs. Again, even that little scene with the governor, and then I'm not even sure what her role is. The scene with the governor where they show the power dynamic. She's scared of him, but then he sort of flips the script. Oh, you're just using the wrong torture method. And then it shows them later. He's sitting behind her in a more elevated position, again, showing the power dynamic like a camera framing trick. But then he's even questioning her. Like, how is it that you've gotten this far and you don't answer to anybody? She's kind of her own thing. They're just doing a really good job of setting up everything and really following through with that so far, in my opinion. So I'm really trying. And then the dating profile. Like, if the shit on that one Martian dude or the Opa dude's profile where he's saying Kupek, all that crap, if that's actually in a later episode, I might just kill myself. Because in any other show, that would just be nonsense, right? But then the dating profiles too, they also have actual script and stuff that you can pause and read. It's just good. It's just good. It's just good. I like it a lot. I'm really enjoying this. Let's go to episode 3. Let's keep going. I can't be Shadow. She's off B. Sunrise. I guess her at the same time coming close behind us laid a insinuating himself between us, stood stomping. Fuck, strangely peering from Queen Geg to me. It was Fly, said I. Locked here, yes we are, said I, but what business is that? I consider you a little impertinent. No, only, and wonderingly looking me from Gig. I said, you will oblige my friend and me, Pacific Ocean, and would prefer not to detain. Something, he's cracked. Gang, said I, come on, ling us when we had removed a few pieces. Are you serious? Oh, this is so good, man. I'm a born and bred native Seattle guy who lived in Arizona long enough to realize I miss the changing seasons and the Pacific Northwest. I find great satisfaction in the most ordinary things. A first cup of steaming coffee on the dock in the quiet early morning. Good manners on the freeway, a book wall with the dog, a brisk walk with the dog, and having great conversations in any setting. I'm easygoing and try to remember to have a positive outlook whenever possible, and it's almost always possible. I feel fortunate every day and nicely seasoned by life's experiences. I don't have wrinkles, though I have tough crinkles. Ziggy, did you read that right? It's hard to see. In between spelunking, swimming with the dolphins, and transporting almost scrolls in my spare time, ancient scrolls in my spare time, I've been logging a lot of hours in my beloved profession lately with the goal of actually something someday while still being able to afford both protein and shoes. Recently read books include Lonesome Dove and Water for Elephants. Any film Steve Martin is in. As much as I'm embarrassed to admit, I've never made it inside of something hall for the big theater, but would love a partner in crime to check it out with. My Dude, I need the Blu-ray of this. This is not very clear for me. I spent a lot of time thinking about if we had the soundtrack, what song would be playing right now. If I've done my best today. Portland food trucks. My next food adventure, Portland food trucks. What the rest of life's adventures are bringing. How long do I have to wait to have dim sum again? True. Dude, this is pretty awesome. 23 males, single, pan, vegan, drinks, often drugs, seldom, atheist, tier 3. Okay, so let's start. So I first like to apologize for the typos I might have. I must confess something. Nobody's perfect. I'm pretty much new in this. Hey, I'm just looking for a friend. I downloaded Tinder just to look for a friend. I thought I would throw some keywords that would describe something yourself in them. I think it might be to keep on reading my profile. If you don't keep on reading something I will never know, then he just has a section of actual keywords. Travel, surprise, music, dancing. This dude's profile's SEO is off the charts. Dancing, sports, food, books, last minute walks, photography, spontaneously going out, craziness, flip-flops. Yes, the sandals. Respect. I only have eyes for you. The system. People are hot. Let's make a go of it. All man, all night. I'll be your Sherpa. I don't think it matters what we do on a first date. I'm a big fan of simplicity, so a coffee and walk would be just fine. This is just one example of a profile that will stand out as different and arguable, should be arguably, better than most other pages written by guys on the online dating sites. It has a strong, unique beginning, interesting content, and a few questions at the end to help a woman start her response. 100% Italian, fun-loving, affectionate young lady who knows what it takes to make a relationship work. Tired of meeting boys who tell me what I want to hear, make and break promises, and aren't ready for something serious. This woman is voicing her opinion and shows her personality early on. Great move. Looking for love. You, honest, mature, emotionally, mentally, financially secure. Financially secure is a bad move in a dating profile because it's an immediate red flag to a guy that he might be dealing with a materialistic woman. Knows how to treat a lady, ready for a long-term relationship. This would sound a bit too eager or even desperate to most guys. First, meet a guy, then decide what you want out of him. Please, mean what you say and say what you mean. That's a good statement. I live on the East Coast and travel to West every week for work. Being in something, Canaria, 4 days a week, it's lonely. This would make the reader believe that she is looking for anyone special. Not just anyone special, but just someone to kill time with and subdue her loneliness.